Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Akeem Lawanton, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, we're taking a look back at some of the biggest and wildest entertainment stories that dropped, like the official rating for the Batman movie that got fans riled up, Netflix canceling a bunch of shows after a subscriber dip, and The Rock getting booed after a Superman casting theory. Also, a 30th anniversary celebration presented by Star Trek Fleet Command, available for free on Windows PC, Android, and iOS. All right, now when we all got a taste of the Batman, it seemed very totally different from other offerings we had received prior to the Matt Reeves directed film. But after the MPA rating reveal, fans were asking the obvious questions of how hardcore is Robert Pattinson's Batman really going to be? According to the bulletin posted by the Classification and Rating Administration, the Batman was slapped with a PG-13 rating for strong, violent, and disturbing content, drug content, strong language, and some suggestive material. Now, it was wild because so many fans speculated that based on what we were shown in trailers prior to the film's release, we were maybe getting a Batman movie with an R rating. But we explored this previously. Warner Brothers has a bottom line, and that involves getting as many folks in those theaters to sell as many tickets as possible. And it apparently worked, as the Batman soared past $750 million globally at the box office, just ahead of its debut on HBO Max. Making it PG-13 was the right choice to garner a larger audience in theaters. Plus, Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight was also PG-13, and it's considered one of the darkest Dark Knight movies to date. That's right up there with Good Company. Now, switching gears, you might remember hearing about the subscriber dip Netflix suffered earlier this year. Now, the giant streaming service subsequently canceled certain animated shows, pausing certain developments, and firing a few executives. Now, the highly anticipated Bones animated series got nixed, which was supposed to be based on the comic series by Jeff Smith. Now, as for staffing, the director of creative leadership and development for original animation lost their job along with the entire crew under that particular management. Now, other canceled shows included the animated adaptation of Roald Dahl's The Twits, and Lauren Faust's Toil and Trouble were also canceled, though the former will reportedly live on as a feature film. Now, it's a real shame to see the animation wing of Netflix hit so hard when the streaming giant is spending a reported $30 million per episode on season 4 of Stranger Things. That just goes to show you where the company is banking on receiving the most views and return on investment. Now, next up, you might remember The Rock receiving a few boos at Comic-Con earlier this year. Now, it was a surprise for the People's Champ, but it came as a response to the question of whether Black Adam could defeat Superman. The Rock responded by saying, quote, "Pound for pound, they're pretty close. I guess it probably all depends on who is playing Superman. I'm just going to say that. I'll leave it at that." Well, even though we saw Henry Cavill reprise his role in Black Adam with a cameo appearance, James Gunn hit us with some devastating news late this year that the new DCU team is looking for a younger Superman, and Henry Cavill will not be returning in a future Man of Steel film. So now The Rock's words at Comic-Con actually hit a little bit different, since we don't know who's in as the Man of Steel. Cavill definitely would have given him a run for his money. Warp speed engage! And finally, explore the final frontier for yourself in Star Trek Fleet Command, an immersive online strategy game that allows you to customize your fleets, enlist iconic Star Trek characters, and play with thousands of others online to dominate the galaxy. Now, explore the final frontier in style with your favorite ships, including the USS Enterprise, Romulan Warbird, Klingon Bird of Prey, and many more. That also means all your favorite Star Trek IPs get some love. Next Generation, Strange New Worlds, Lower Decks, Discovery, and more. They're all here. Yes, even Deep Space Nine. To celebrate the 30th anniversary of Deep Space Nine, new content is now playable in-game. Recruit officers like Sisko, Kira, and Miles O'Brien, and play the Deep Space Nine storyline. Star Trek Fleet Command is available on Windows PC, Android, and iOS. Download today. Now, while you're in the mood for celebration, check out our real-life roundtable IGN hosted with the cast of Deep Space Nine. And that was your entertainment fix for today. I'm Akeem Lawanted, and thank you so much for watching. Now that you're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous video. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.